A new book by Tom Quinn is making a lot of waves this morning, including a possible uncomfortable fueled flirtation between Meghan Markle and Prince William. Welcome to Popcorn Palace. I am Andy Signor, and there's a lot to go through this morning. Of course, I got to start here with the fact that, Meghan Markle is now totally taking advantage of the fact that Billie Eilish sent her some t-shirts to give to a teen, and now there's headlines all across the place. Look at this. Meghan Markle and Billie Eilish team up to support. Of course, this became about Meghan Markle. Look who's mentioned first. It's all about good press for Meghan as her book's coming. This is why we criticized it. This is just horrific. Why did she need to make this so public? She made this a news story, and I totally believe her team put it out to all these press outlets, all these people that speak positively here, so she could look more positive. Oh, bravo. The With Love Meghan star also thanked Adam Levine, who clearly did the most. Billie Eilish probably didn't even hear anything about this, but now she's all in the news being connected to Meghan Markle, which who's to say she even wanted that, Meghan? Like, God, it's disgusting. But anyway, I digress. That's happening as expected. Now, but beyond that, there's a lot of new reports coming in from Tom Quinn's new book, including more bullying reports. We're going to get to that in the next video, but I wanted to focus on this one, this rumor that's come in that now I've seen a lot of people speaking about this morning, about how Meghan Markle's constant hugging made William uncomfortable and fueled flirtation gossip around the palace. Now, I don't believe William was flirting back by any stretch of the imagination. And in fact, as we go through here, that's going to become clear. But several palace insiders spoke to British journalist Tom Quinn for a piece in the London Times on Thursday about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. A junior staffer recalled Markle, Harry, William, and Kate, once affectionately called the Fab Four, getting along in the early days. But they mentioned dancing jigs and stuff. But there was also tensions reportedly beginning to develop because the Suits alums' warm, friendly, hug everyone approach, which caused William and even King Charles to flinch at times. I totally believe that. This tactile manner made William uncomfortable because Meghan hugged him virtually every time they bumped into each other. The hugging and cheek kissing fueled gossip among the staff that Meghan was flirting with William, Quinn alleged, citing insiders before noting that the Duchess was obviously not doing so. The report also claimed Markle felt rejected by the dismissive attitude about her public displays of affection, stating she was understandably hurt, as everyone apparently hugs everyone in California. They don't, but they're definitely more tactile and lovey-dovey than they are in London. No offense to my London viewers. You guys are tougher. You guys are definitely, when I went and interviewed people, they're not as friendly. I mean, they're nice. It's different, but they're not as open and hi as Americans and specifically Californians, actors like Meghan. Reps for the Duchess declined comment, obviously, of course, but this has now fueled more issues. Quinn claimed the report that Markle once asked the staffer, why do William and Charles sound so serious all the time? And would allegedly joke that Harry did not share the same parents as his older brother because he isn't pompous at all. He is chill. This is so revealing, and I do totally believe it because it really does feel like she's just refusing to accept the fact that the royals and British public people, might be more reserved is the word I'm trying to say. Reserved. Everyone in London was more reserved. They're not just throwing their feelings out to everybody and kissy, kissy, XO. And why is she so offended by that? It's like, go learn about culture. Like, take a pass. It's not all about you, girl. Not everything is about you. And she makes everything about her. I'm offended. This, that, now alleging, well, Harry must have different parents? My God. Her bubbly discord reportedly deepened the rift that already existed between Harry and William. Brothers to this day remain estranged, given conflicts, obviously, as we know, when they quit their duties over there in London. That feud worsened when he wrote Spare, as we know, where Middleton made Markle cry in a fight over bridesmaid dresses. Why that needed to be public, I'll never know. William, again, physically attacked him. Oh my God, threw a dog bowl or whatever it was. Who cares? Leave it alone. It's private. 2 years since the book, the siblings rarely have been seen in public together. They really haven't. They were even at a funeral where they weren't being seen together. However, family illnesses have reportedly made them cross paths in recent months. A source claimed in March of last year that Harry reached out to William. And there's now a lot of rumblings that they might be trying to make amends. I don't know if I buy that. I don't think I buy that. I don't. Now, this flirting thing, it's all over. I'm looking at these reports that are coming in. I don't support this gossip. I don't believe for a second that they were flirting. Now, I could see why maybe some reserved British staff could have seen it that way of, oh, she's kissing, because nobody does that. And why would you do that? But it's just again, how tone deaf Meghan was. And then surprised that people were like, kind of like off-putted by it. It just like, read the room, do some research. You know better. You can't just immediately show up and, hey, it's the prince and the king. Like they have a proper way that they're used to as well. Right. So it doesn't surprise me at all. But Tom Quinn's Yes Ma'am, The Secret Life of Royal Servants is going to be published this month, and a lot of stuff in there. But this jarring hugging and kissing by Meghan clearly became a big deal. They found her delightful when she first started, but yes, that's what they developed because they didn't like her hugging everybody. And there's more. There's a lot more coming from this book and the revelations that I want to spread out here. So stay tuned. More of these staffers are also reporting, you guessed it, that Meghan's not very nice to work with. I do want to go back and end on this just because I find it so bothersome. Like, is this all happening because she knew that book was coming? Is she starting to put these things out there so it feels, look at all this good press? I mean, I saw this one come out too. Like Meghan Markle's private Christmas card reveals a new photo of her. Who cares? And also, really? Like, why is this published now in February? Christmas was ages ago. Some like out of focus black and white shot showed up in Gloria Steinem's home in a look inside. And on the table was a black and white snap of the family smiling, laying down in the grass, a private holiday card. Who cares? But again, they got to put this stuff out there to sort of combat the press, don't they? And so many outlets out there now making it about Billie Eilish and how charitable Meghan is. And the people who look at this from the outside, they're going to be like, oh, how sweet, how nice. But they're not actually going to realize Meghan just did this for her own gain. If you really wanted to do something charitable, you don't need to publicize it. There was no benefit. It seemed like she put it on Instagram before even the kid found it, before the kid got the stuff. I'm surprised she's not live streaming the giveaway with the kid to get more hugs. It's like, girl, it's a nice gesture. Good for her. Good for Billie Eilish. Good for Billie Eilish. She got a note from somebody and said, oh yeah, cool. Send her some stuff. Her managers or somebody probably did it. I bet you Billie didn't even know. And good for her. She didn't need to go post on Instagram. Look at this request I got from a teen who lost everything. I'm going to be sending her some swag and autographed. I'm a good person. Thanks. She didn't have to do that. But Meghan, as the courier, as the person who alerted somebody, has to take credit for it. I just find that not charitable at all. I find that despicable. Some things can remain private, but it seems Harry and Meghan can't handle that, can they? What do you guys think? We got more coming. Stay tuned. My reaction to the bullying report and more is coming. So hit the bell, smash the like, leave a comment. I want to spread it out so both of those can have their own story so people can really see the truth about the story. Thanks to everybody who's watching. We got a lot more coming. Thanks for watching.